Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Luke is here to give you another list of recommendations for things you can watch this weekend. And actually, I want to thank you for tuning into the first episode of the Weekend Watch. This is going to be a weekly video series to give you some things to add to your watch list for the weekend. And hopefully I don't repeat anything, and I'm going to do my best not to do that. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, don't expect to see those recommendations on here. But the idea is simple, and the premise is very easy. There's a lot of stuff that is just on streaming services, and sometimes it is really hard to come across something that may pique your interest, or you just don't want to spend endless hours scrolling through things and then finally just giving up and watching the same thing you've been watching. So, the Weekend Watch is here to give you a weekly list of recommendations of things that are currently streaming on streaming services. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, my first recommendation for you all is actually on HBO Max, and it is a 6-part docuseries about Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward, some of the most prolific and iconic people and not only actors that have graced the silver screen. This 6-part docuseries is directed by Ethan Hawke, and it is well worth the watch. I've actually already started to review this one, and I've been watching this one, and I can't wait to finish it. So if you have some time on your hands, this is definitely worth checking out. Moving right along, my second recommendation for this week is actually coming from Netflix, and it is a TV series called All of Us Are Dead. This show has actually already been picked up for a second season, so now would be a great time to go ahead and catch up before season 2 comes out. But this show takes place in a high school. Yes, high school can be tough, but it can be even tougher whenever your high school is ground zero for a zombie outbreak, and that is exactly what's happening here. So join us as we actually jump right into what was already a terrible high school experience, add some zombies on top of it, and tune in and just watch the chaos as it ensues. That is my number 2 recommendation, and it is, one more time, All of Us Are Dead, only on Netflix. Okay, and my number 3 recommendation is the first movie on this list, and it actually comes directly from Peacock. This is a movie starring Kevin Bacon called They, Them, and it follows a time at summer camp with a mass serial killer. Oh, did I forget to mention that this is an LGBTQ plus conversion camp with psychological treatments that may or may not be, allowed, frowned upon, that kind of thing. It's a very interesting movie. I have not checked this one out yet, but it has definitely been on my list since I first saw the trailer. And it's got Kevin Bacon in it, which means it's definitely going to be at least entertaining. And with the current subject matter, it actually seems that it will be pretty engaging as well. So tune into They, Them, only on Peacock. And my number 4 recommendation comes from Hulu this week, and it is a movie called Deep Water. This movie stars Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, and that alone should be enough for you to tune into this one. But the entire premise is a well-to-do husband, Ben Affleck, is trying to keep his wife, Ana de Armas, from leaving him, and the best way that he can think of doing this is by allowing her to have a series of affairs. But what starts as a very innocent kind of an idea quickly unravels in this psychological thriller. So tune into Deep Water, only on Hulu. And my 5th and final recommendation for this week actually comes from Prime Video, and it is a TV series called The Terminal List. If you haven't had a chance to check this one out yet, you definitely should. Starring Chris Pratt as a Navy SEAL who is on a revenge mission trying to figure out why things happened, who's causing them, who's behind them, and of course, why. So definitely tune into The Terminal List only on Prime Video. And there you have it, guys. That is the first rendition of the Weekend Watch. I want to thank you so much for watching this far into the video. If you do happen to watch any of the things that I've recommended, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. Was it worth the watch? Is it worth the pass? Or would you recommend it to friends? It is completely fine to not like something in this industry, and that is the purpose of these videos. Get away from the stuff that we always watch and experiment with something new. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. I will thoroughly appreciate it. Check out one of my other videos if you're looking for things that are coming later in the month on some different streaming services. If not, guys, I will catch you in the next one. So stay tuned for another edition of the Weekend Watch that will be coming out next Friday. Lucas here. I will catch you next time.